excavation and land clearing, ditching and pond, site prep, installation of new tanks and field lines, and sewer line repairs. Keys Incorporated has same-day service to commercial and residential customers in Galax, the Twin Counties, and the surrounding area. Call Keys Incorporated today at 276-236-9277. That's 276-236-9277. So it is Galax and Auburn tonight. Auburn 3-5, 1-2 in the MED. Galax is 5-2 and 3-0. High atop there, the Mountain Empire District standings in a tie for first place with Grayson County. Auburn defeated Bland County 35-28 in overtime on a game-winning touchdown strike last week, and Galax defeating George with 50-13 in Wytheville. Last meeting between these two teams, Auburn took it 21-6 back in 2008. The last Galax win in the series came back in 2006, a 17-14 win. Now Galax leads the all-time series 14 wins to 9 losses, and the two teams met up for the first time back in 1984, a 69-0 win by your Galax Maroon Tide. Auburn has won 2 straight against Galax in this series. Now, the Eagles have a 2-game winning streak with, of course, the win over Bland County. Well, actually, lost to George with Fort Chiswell and Grayson County, but did defeat Bland last week 35-28 in overtime, so that is a typo right there. But looking a little bit about Auburn to tell you about here, Auburn was actually led on the ground attack last week in that 35-28 win by Chestnut. He had, as Cameron Chestnut, he had 15 carries, 182 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Carson East also topped 100 yards rushing, finishing with 107 yards on 16 attempts. And Payson Kelly and Hunter Keith, that can be your dangerous combination. That duo right there is going to be tough to stop tonight. And Kelly hit Keith for touchdown passes of 50 and 70 yards in the Eagles' loss 2 weeks ago to Grayson County. So those two can hook up. That's a tandem right there. And then Chestnut on the ground attack. For Galax, meanwhile, Dougie Peoples, he topped the 1,000-yard mark for the season in the last week's 50-13 win over George Wythe. He finished with 298 yards and 4 touchdowns in that ball game. So the Maroon Tide, they've handled 2 of the district's top teams quite handily, racing past Wythe and drubbing Fort Chiswell 40-13 the week before. So Auburn 3-5, 1-2 against Galax, 5-2 and 3-0 as we go down the stretch here, getting close to the end of the regular season. This senior night will mark the final regular season game here at Maroon Tide Stadium. And then Galax will get ready for the playoffs after matchups on the road against Bland County next week, followed by a regular season finale with Grayson County in Independence. Now, last week Galax had 481 yards on the ground, and on the night, total offense, it was mainly the ground attack that carried the Maroon Tide. The Galax finished with 490 yards as a team, holding George Wythe to just 266 yards for the night. And they held them under the century mark in rushing and only just 169 receiving yards while forcing 3 turnovers, 2 interceptions. You had a 100-yard pick 6 that was called back. Blake Brown got an interception along with Noah Hutchins last week. So Galax forcing 3 turnovers. They did recover 1 fumble on the night. So very good game all around for Galax, offensively and defensively. You're going to hear some thoughts from head coach Mark Dixon coming up. But that is your tale of the tape, the preview into tonight's matchup. And your pregame interview is coming up here in Scouting the Opponent segment. That is brought to you by Aunt Bees. So we're getting ready to bring that to you live. And when we come back, it'll be your Chick-fil-A Trivia Challenge. Call them this week's Maroon Tide Family Tailgate Package. Compliments of Chick-fil-A, Highway 601 in Mount Airy. So stay tuned for that and the interview coming up after this.
Have you ever had a craving for delicious comfort food quick? I'm talking about wholesome, down-home food made fresh daily. If the answer is yes, Aunt Bee's Restaurants have the perfect solution for your cravings. Not only does Aunt Bee's offer their famous hickory smoked barbecue plates and lip-smacking delicious barbecue spare ribs, they also offer items such as cornmeal breaded catfish tenders, hamburger steak plates with 2 sides and a bread for only $4.99. Crispy fried chicken, veggie plates with items such as homemade mashed potatoes, collard greens, macaroni and cheese. Yummy. I get excited and hungry just thinking about it. And that's not to mention all of Aunt Bee's delicious desserts, such as mouth-watering fruit cobblers with ice cream on top, banana pudding, and a dairy bar complete with banana splits. Yum, yum. Aunt Bee's Restaurants are the perfect place for comfort food quick. Aunt Bee's has locations to serve you in Galax, Hillsville, Independence, Mount Airy, and Pilot Mountain. Did you know that Twin County Regional Hospital in Galax, Virginia is a Joint Commission certified primary for top-notch service for both diagnosing and treating stroke patients? Emergency service personnel are on hand to perform rapid identification of a stroke, and skilled neurologists have access to the latest telemedicine equipment. For additional information about Twin County Regional Hospital, a Duke LifePoint Healthcare affiliate, call 276-236-1612. That's 276-236-1612.
Von Gwen Funeral Home of Galax and Von Gwen McGrady Chapel of Hillsville are proud sponsors of the Galax Maroon Tide sports programs. They've been serving the community since 1913 in your family's time of need, offering pre-planning, traditional services, and cremation. Call 276-236-2442 or 276-728-2041. Von Gwen Funeral Home and Von Gwen McGrady Chapel. We're there when you need us.
To Galax High School. All right, it's time now to give you your Chick-fil-A Trivia Challenge question for your chance to win the Maroon Tide Family Tailgate Package, compliments of Chick-fil-A Highway 601 in Mount Airy. So it's a 2-part question, actually 3-part question. How many turnovers did Galax force last week? We're going to make it a little difficult on them. How many turnovers did Galax force last week? How many rushing yards did Dougie Peoples have? And how many touchdowns did Dougie have on the night? So if you can correctly answer those 3 things, you will win this week's Maroon Tide Family Tailgate Package, compliments of Chick-fil-A Highway 601 in Mount Airy. So how many rushing yards total and touchdowns did Dougie Peoples have last week in the 50-13 win over George Wythe, and how many turnovers did the defense force last week? So give us a call now to 276-237-7981, 276-237-7981, 276-237-7981, and you will win this week's Maroon Tide Family Tailgate Package. Everybody likes free food, so give us a call. How many rushing yards and touchdowns did Dougie Peoples have last week, and how many turnovers did the defense force en route to that 50-13 win over George Wythe? We're looking for a new winner this week, so give us a call. And enjoy your pregame interview as we sit down with head coach Mark Dixon ahead of kickoff night between Galax and Auburn.
Joined here with Galax football head coach Mark Dixon. And coach, recap that victory over George Wythe. What an exciting win that was there on the road. Just characterize the play of your team in that one.
I thought we made a lot of splash plays, a lot of big plays. I thought Dougie really showed up with some huge runs. I thought defensively we were opportunistic.
Big night overall. The team played really hard. Talk about the offense, the splash plays, elaborate on that a little bit, and then the defense really stepping up and playing really big for you. Just all 3 phases, it seemed like everything was working and clicking.
Yeah, I thought we turned them over several times in the second half that really changed the momentum. And I thought found a little home on the left side running the ball there with a little zone play that hurt them bad. And then, again, on special teams, I thought we were really solid. So in all 3 phases, I thought as the game wore on, we wore on them.
Were you happy with the passing attack as well, the play action, rollouts and all?
No, I mean, I was happy with the way it was designed, we need to complete more of it. I thought we got to be a little better with the ball protecting. Early in the first half, I thought we made some mistakes where we had people open. And so that's an area I think we have to improve.
What will it take for this team to continue to keep the momentum, to keep moving forward here, close out the regular season? Some district matchups coming up, but you can't overlook these three opponents in Auburn, Bland, and Grayson County. And Grayson County you're currently tied with at the top of the MED.
Yeah, certainly not. All three teams are more than capable of beating us. I think our kids know that. I mean, we still got to continue to spread the thing out on offense and find different ways to get more people involved offensively, certainly in the passing game, get more quarterback runs, some more variations there to kind of open up space for Dougie and Blake. So that's my big kind of focus as we move forward, to keep trying to expand the field some. We're still kind of playing in the phone booth because everybody's there to stop the run, which means there's other things there. But we have to take advantage of it better than we have been when we do pass or when we do call a quarterback run. Those type of things we have to block better and run better routes and then execute better with the pass. And so there's a bunch of variables involved in getting that done. It's not just the quarterback or just the receivers or just the O-line. That whole group has to get cohesive in spreading the field.
And as you prepare for a matchup with Auburn, the Eagles this week, what has been the focus and the effort? How's it been this week in practice as you get prepared for that matchup?
Great effort. Our kids practice hard. They do every week. That's been really consistent with this group. We've got a great group in terms of work ethic and focus. I think, again, it's trying to get some kids healthy. You know, a lot of kids, some of our seniors have played a lot of football games and won a lot of football games, but that's a lot of wear and tear on their body. So we're trying to manage that and pull some of these young guys along and get more out of them on Friday nights. And, again, we're able to do that when they step up and practice and demonstrate the ability to play at the level that we have to play at to be successful. So we're trying to nurture that along as much as we can to help with some of our veterans who've taken a beating over the years.
And, of course, school hasn't been in session this week. You've had them out here early, and they're in the weight room before they even take the field and practice and get ready for this week.
Yeah, we stay with the exact same routine. I don't change anything, and since we've had this intercession period, it's always helped us in terms of recovery because our kids get to rest a little bit more during the day. They still come in early to keep their routine, but I do think it helps their bodies recover just getting more rest throughout the afternoon.
As we prepare for this matchup with the Auburn Eagles, what can you tell us about this team as you evaluated them on film? What do they do really well?
You'll see a lot of option from them. They'll kind of hit the fullback on some quick stuff, and then they'll run quarterback option. Defensively, they're going to play a four-man front. They've been really good all year defensively, and they've been staying in games. It'll be a challenge for us. They haven't won as well as they've played. They probably haven't won what they should have won. They've had opportunities. So I think defensively, obviously, they'll sell out against our run game, and then offensively, we have to be assignment sound. We're going to have to make sure we're not staring in the backfield. We're reading out our keys, and everybody's fitting up.
What have you told your team before they take the field tonight, and what are some of the challenges that they're going to be faced with, and what will it take to overcome all that in order to be successful?
We have to be really physical. We have to be disciplined over game than we've done. We've got to quit giving it away. Got to keep that up. Got to continue to be successful on special teams, and then defensively got to eliminate some of the big plays we've given up.
Ultimately, what will it take here for a win over Auburn and for the team to continue to move forward here and to build some more steam and momentum heading towards the end of the year?
I think it's the team that can run the ball and stop the run's going to win it, so that we got to be really good up front on both sides of the ball, I think, to have a chance.
Head Coach Mark Dixon, as we get you prepared for kickoff tonight between Galax and Auburn.
Months are upon us. It's time to take your vehicle to Twin County Tire and Automotive today. Let their knowledgeable and friendly staff winterize your vehicle and get you a new set of tires for the winter months to keep you safe. Twin County Tire and Automotive is your locally owned and operated full-service facility offering all major brands for all makes and models. Trustworthy, honest, and fair, Twin County Tire and Automotive will give you the best deal on tires. Twin County Tire and Automotive, downtown Galax, right across from the police department. Call 276-236-0007. That's 276-236-0007. I'm Hal Epperson, voice of your Galax Maroon Tide, and here to tell you about my favorite restaurant in town, RJ's Pizza and Subs. They keep their menu as fresh as their ingredients, so you always have something new to try. Featuring the best pizza in town, mouth-watering pastas, subs to fill any size appetite, salads with an abundance of fresh vegetables, and an array of appetizers. RJ's Pizza and Subs, 1006 East Stewart Drive in Galax, open Monday through Saturday for lunch and dinner. Dine with them today, or for a takeout, call 276-236-8444. Order online at rjpizza.com.
Some of the most enjoyable activities that can be experienced ride down a country road, a delicious meal, a glimpse into culture from long ago, and the music of the mountains. These are some of the simple pleasures you can experience with a visit to Galax, Virginia. To learn more about the many fun things to do in Galax, stop by the Visitor Center at 110 East Grayson Street or visit us on the web at visitgalax.com. VisitGalax.com. That's VisitGalax.com. We are a proud sponsor of Maroon Tide Athletics and wish all of our sports teams the best of luck, and go Tide.
Congratulations to Carl Davis. He won this week's Maroon Tide tailgate package from Sparta, North Carolina. Carl Davis, congratulations. Correctly answered 298 yards and 4 touchdowns from Dougie Peoples, and the defense forcing 3 turnovers. Now enjoy your High Country Services starting lineups. High Country Service Funerals and Cremations here in the Twin Counties. Starting lineups as the players introduce themselves.
Dougie Peoples, number 1. I play running back and linebacker and senior. Joshua Spellman, number 3. Wide receiver and defensive back, 5'9", 140. And I'm a junior. Levi Reynolds, number 4. Linebacker, 6 foot, 200 pounds. Captain Ball, number 5. Corner, 5'7", 165 pounds, junior. William Grayson, 7'8", 5'10", 190, grade 10. Cole Pickett, number 8, quarterback, 6'3", 185, freshman. Ethan Robinson, number 9, defensive back, 5'11", 145, 12th grade. Michael Bobbitt, number 10, outside linebacker, 5'11", 160, 12th grade. Landon Dixon, number 11, defensive back, 5'9", 143, junior. Blake Brown, 14, running back, safety, 5'8", 165, junior. Keaton Beeman, 20, running back and safety, 5'8", 160, 9th. My name's Noah Hutchins, number 23. I'm a tight end and outside linebacker. I'm 6'2", 205 pounds, and I'm a senior. Kobe Lawrence, number 33, middle linebacker, 6 foot, 180 pounds, freshman. John Key, number 50, offensive defensive line, 5'10", 220, senior. Isaac Hawks, 53, O-line, 6 foot, 200 pounds, 10th grade. Lee Peoples, number 55, O-line, D-end, 6 foot, 225, sophomore. Christian Brown, number 69, offensive line and defensive line, 5'7", 250.
Some Collision Hometown Specialists for collision repair and custom paint projects. With their computerized estimates, you will easily understand all of your car's needs. Their technicians are experienced and trained using today's technology. A frame machine with computerized measuring and 2 bake cycle paint booths enables them to get your vehicle back to factory condition. Isom Collision, located 1 mile from I-77 between Jeff Johnson Chevrolet and Horizon Rental. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. Call 276-728-4330 to schedule an appointment today. That's 276-728-4330. Isom Collision and Custom Paint, supporting Tide Pride.
High Country Service Funerals and Cremations, located at 600 Glendale Road, Galax, Virginia, providing the Galax and Twin County area with the most modern funeral home at the lowest prices in Southwest Virginia. High Country Service brings to you a new tradition in funeral care by creating meaningful, unique services designed just for you and your family for the lowest possible price. Because High Country Services offers you the most affordable services in funeral care, we are able to treat everyone equally without you having to negotiate from other funeral homes a more affordable price. It's a winning combination. Best service at the lowest price. Isn't it time you experience the difference in funeral and cremation care at High Country Services? Call us today at 276-236-9009 to see how we can save your family hundreds of dollars for funeral and cremation care without jeopardizing service. Visit us at our web and Facebook pages. High Country Services is proud sponsor of the Galax High School Maroon Tide athletic program and a supporter to bring you the broadcast for your enjoyment.
Team celebrates extra special with Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A is the easy choice, offering a selection of fresh, delicious food and party platters for your occasion and guests. Chick-fil-A ensures that your order is correct, ready to be picked up or delivered. Put your game face on and score big at your next tailgate party event with crowd-pleasing favorites from your tailgating headquarters. Chick-fil-A, Highway 601 in Mount Airy. Chick-fil-A, eat Bo Chicken.
We welcome you back here to Galax High School. Tonight's pregame interview was brought to you by Aunt Bee's. Aunt Bee's with 5 locations to serve you in Galax, Hillsville, and Independence. And Mount Airy and Pilot Mountain, North Carolina. Aunt Bee's has been in business for 33 years, has delicious home-cooked meals, daily specials, famous breakfast served all day, and mouth-watering hickory smoked barbecue, and those fresh catfish tenders and many other great things. They've got milkshakes, ice cream, sundaes, and more. Comfort food made fast. Go by and see them today, Aunt Bee's. And the starting lineups were brought to you by High Country Services. High Country Service Funerals and Cremations, located at 600 Glendale Road in Galax, providing Galax and the Twin County area with the most modern funeral home at the lowest prices in Southwest Virginia. New tradition in funeral care, meaningful, unique services, designed just for you and your family for the lowest possible price. And you can't beat that. A winning combination, best service at the lowest price. Experience the difference in funeral and cremation care today at High Country Services. Give them a call at 276-236-9009 to see how we can save your family hundreds of dollars for funeral and cremation care without jeopardizing service. Visit highcountryservice.com today. All right, let's step aside, take our final timeout break. We'll come back with the keys to the game and kickoff here from Galax High School, your City of Galax Tourism Game of the Week, Galax and Auburn. Stay tuned.
Keys Incorporated has been serving our community for 25 years with prompt professional service. Keys Incorporated has complete septic service like pump and repair, and we manufacture septic tanks. See us for excavation and land clearing, ditching and ponds, site prep, installation of new tanks and field lines, and sewer line repairs. Keys Incorporated has same-day service to commercial and residential customers in Galax, the Twin Counties, and surrounding area. Call Keys Incorporated at 276-236-9277. That's 276-236-9277.
Blue Ridge Tire and High School athletes are safe and protected while traveling, so let Blue Ridge Tire take care of all your automotive needs. New tires, tire maintenance, tune-ups, inspections to overall maintenance. You will appreciate the great service, affordability, and dedication of Blue Ridge Tire, your hometown garage, chosen #1 in the Twin Counties for auto changes. Call Blue Ridge Tire 761. That's 276-238-0011. Blue Ridge Tire and Automotive in Galax.
Mountain Linen Services is your full-service linen company, serving Galax and the surrounding area. Mountain Linen Services specializes in aprons, gowns, kitchen apparel, dust control items like mops, and doorway entrance mats. We even do tablecloth rentals for weddings and special occasions. Give Mountain Linen Services a call at 276-236-0141. That's 276-236-0141. 276-236-0141. Mountain Linen Services, a proud sponsor of Galax Maroon Tide Athletics and our local sports broadcast. Tell them your WCGX sports team sent you.
All right, tonight's keys to the game brought to you by Blue Ridge Tire and Automotive. Take your car to Blue Ridge Tire and Automotive today, 1101 South Main Street, Galax, Virginia. Open Monday through Friday from 8 until 5:30. For an appointment, call 276-238-0011. And your kickoff brought to you by the Galax Parks and Recreation. So we're going to go ahead and get that going here as Ariel Lopez has it teed up. It's ready to put foot into leather here. Lopez with it teed up at the 40. We'll kick it from right to left here. Kick is away, end over end. Will be taken from around the 15-yard line. A return to the near side. Hopping out of a tackle goes the return man, number 32, Tristan Perry. He is taken down just out across the 25 at around the 27-yard line. So go ahead and give us the keys to the game here tonight, brought to you by Blue Ridge Tire and Automotive. Tim, what does Galax need to do offensively and defense? What should be the focus tonight?
All right, well, on the offensive side of the ball, they need to communicate at the line, keep lanes open for our tailbacks, do some play-action passing to get the fakes going and bootlegs, throw the ball downfield. We'll get the next one here in a minute.
Sure. Quarterback gets dropped under center. This is Payson Kelly, 5'11", 147-pound freshman. Galax is all over it. They're going to bring him down. Let's see. I think he got the handoff away. He did. The number 45, that is Carson East. It's going to work for no gain. Second down and 10 coming up. All right, what about
defensive side of the ball? Remain focused, read keys, run fits need to be executed against their option attack. Of course, force turnovers like they did last week, pressure on the opposing QB, as well as staying home with this option attack. It's very important, so do that.
All right, focus coming up. 2nd down and 10 play. And there's a fake on the inside read, and running it out to the near side in numbers is the quarterback on the keeper there, Payson Kelly. Significant yardage. He may have been popped down just shy of the 1st down. No, he's out across the sticks, move the chains. 1st and 10 Auburn coming up from their own, looks like 38-yard line. All right, what about the focus for tonight's matchup?
Just win the battle in the trenches, have another strong defensive outing, establish the running game. Of course, play smart, no flags, fundamentally sound football. Control the clock and time of possession, and we'll win this game tonight. So,
sounds like a plan. 1st and 10 Auburn. Actually, spot will be its own 39-yard line. And bouncing outside goes Kelly on the quarterback keeper as he fakes and takes another one on a tuck and run play. 2nd down coming up after a pickup of 3 for the quarterback Payson Kelly to the Auburn 42-yard line, ball in between the hash marks. So your keys to the game were brought to you by Blue Ridge Tire and Automotive, and then tonight's kickoff brought to you by Galax Parks and Recreation Department. They are located at 601 South Main Street. City of Galax Parks and Recreation, offering our local communities a variety of aquatic sports and senior programs. The 2017 Fall and Winter Brochure link is located at galax-parksrec.com. That's galax-parksrec.com. We look forward to seeing everyone at our facility, and for more information, you can call 276-236-3218, 276-236-3218. Looks like an inside draw there, Tim. This works for minimal yardage, only a pickup of 1. 3rd down and 6 coming up for Auburn from its own 44-yard line. Ball in between the hash marks as Kelly has a snap, keeps it himself, and gets close to midfield. Surges forward, so that should give him the 1st down. I think he got it out across the sticks again. Another good play execution there on this opening drive here for Auburn. They're almost in Maroon Tide territory. It will be 4th and short here, 4th and inches for Auburn from its own 49-yard line. Close enough, I guess they may do a measurement
I think
here.
they're going to give it to him here. I think he's about an inch over the sticks here. But on this option attack, of course, what you have to do is you have to have somebody kind of spy that quarterback in order to keep him in check, and it's easy on a fast, speedy defense like Galax has to get them going one direction and then come back the other way, and it's such an effective offensive game plan that Bland has. That one that got the 1st down was a fake to the fullback and then just a run around the end. They'll have those H-backs, if you want to call them that, coming around and option to pitch out to them as well. So a lot of different looks that go on with this. Similar to Georgia Tech, I guess, is what only and Air Force are some of the only teams that still do this kind of offense.
All right, Payson gets him back in that offensive formation, keeps it himself, gets out across midfield, the MT logo into Maroon Tide territory, and that'll be a pickup of 4, maybe 5 yards. Got 2nd down and 6 coming up here for Auburn from the Galax 47-yard line. Yeah, the option attack can be hard to stop. That's why run fits are going to be so big tonight in reading your keys. You can't get lost out there. You got to remain focused. And just let it lead you. Let it lead you to the play where that football goes here tonight. There is a give up the middle, inside handoff, and powering his way forward goes the ball carrier and gets out across the Maroon Tide 45 down to the 43-yard line. So now it'll be 3rd and 2 coming up here for the Eagles. 8:25 left to play here in the 1st quarter. Right now Auburn executing here, marching down the field on their opening drive. You think that could wear down this defense early, keeping them out here on the field like this, controlling time of possession, clock management here early on in the ball game? Galax will snuff this one out.
Quarterback keeper on that. He was trying to just do a little
Payson Kelly was stood up and taken down,
Our favorite
crunched at the middle of the line.
listeners on break, she'd like a shout out while she's on break. She's listening just for a few minutes. So howdy to Christy down in wherever she's working tonight, Dobson or Elkin or Mount Airy. I don't know where she's at tonight. She's at Hardy's somewhere. I think.
Quarterback draw works for a gain of 1. So 4th and 1 coming up here for Auburn. Another quarterback keeper as he tucks and runs, stumbles forward. They're getting tripped up, gets out across the sticks. Another Auburn first down, their 3rd on the drive. So that'll move the chains here. Auburn has it on the near hash marks now at the Galax 38, moving left to right across your radio dial with 7:20 left to play in the first. No score between Galax and Auburn. Plenty of time still left on the play clock as Auburn breaks the huddle down to 14 seconds. Eagles will get into formation here. Payson Kelly analyzes, scans the defense, drops to under center, takes the snap, and gives it up the middle, inside handoff. And pounding it forward goes the ball carrier. Gets pretty significant yardage there. About 2, maybe. I think he got 3 there. 2nd down and 7. On that running play, down to the Galax 35-yard line.
Being a field general for the triple option is not easy, and for him being a freshman, he's doing a good job. I wonder if he predetermines who he's going to hand off to before he does it, because it's not an easy one.
Payson Kelly has him over the football, takes a snap, keeps it himself, tuck and run out to the numbers near side. Got a good pickup there. So 3rd down coming up for Auburn. That one works for 3 yards. So now 3rd and 4 coming up. Really give him about 4 there on that carry to the Galax 31-yard line. Ball in the near hash marks.
Yeah, the big thing about this kind of offense is it's just moving those chains one little 2 or 3 yards at a time.
Game of pitches, right?
Going on 4th down. Yeah, absolutely. Galax not doing bad. No big splash plays.
Kelly will pitch it out to the ball carrier, and he is blasted near side of the field. Hit hard. Looks like Ethan Robinson nails the ball carrier there. Tristan Perry, number 32, 5'8", 158-pound junior, met his maker there. Ethan Robinson, 5'9", 175-pound defensive back, a senior, blasted him.
Yeah, this is one of the only times it's come out to the edges. It's all been the quarterback keep or the fullback or the halfback going up the middle. This time he does a pitch to one of those swinging around, and didn't go well with the speed of Galax.
Loss of 3 back to the 34. You're in 4-down territory. Auburn's going to go for it, but going to call a timeout first. And we will hang tight, stay right here. 5:02 left to play here in the first quarter. 4th down and 6 coming up here for the Auburn Eagles. I want to say Tigers so bad. 4th and 6 from the Galax 34. Yeah, not quite at that level, right? Which they are the, I guess their nickname would be the War Eagles.
Right.
So, they do fly eagle around Jordan-Hare Stadium. I guess they still do that.
Yeah, I think they do.
And how about my Fighting Tigers of LSU, though?
Yeah.
Bengals taking them down last week.
Yeah, that's because the Mad Hatter was in the building, I guess.
That's right.
There was a story out there, and I don't know how I got confused, but somehow I got convinced that he got rehired this week. By one of the stories that came through
It
one
may
of the
happen
feeds.
soon enough. Payson Kelly dropped under center here. 4th down and 6. Galax looks jumped off sides here. Got him with the old snap count there. So that will make it now more manageable for Auburn. 4th down and 1 coming up from the Galax 29-yard line. Ball in the near hash marks. Auburn marching down the field, moving left to right across your radio dial. 5:02 left to play in the first. No score between Galax and Auburn here from Galax High School on senior night. It is your City of Galax Tourism game of the week. Eagles break the huddle. Payson Kelly gets him over the pigskin here. Takes a snap. Galax is all over it right there.
It's all about the spot. He was spun around backwards. Boy, the one guy's come in way ahead of there.
4-man rush right there. Galax bringing the pressure.
It's going to be a first down at that spot.
Yeah.
I don't have to have the ESPN yellow line, and whenever they switched balls out, he got an extra whole nose link on that.
Sure.
Well, they went ahead and called it first anyway. Oh, they gave it to us.
Turnover on downs.
I'm telling you, that looks like...
You're scaring everybody. All right, end around play. We'll try it. Caxton Vault makes a cut, turns it upfield. Another cut at the 40 to the 45, and he's finally hit hard and taken down, wrestled to the turf, just out across the 45 to the 47-yard line. What do you think about that little jet sweep end around play?
That was a good play right there. I don't know why the chains did not come out, because that ball was sitting on the 34-yard line right on the hash mark, and that's right where those sticks were.
4:34 left to play. Clock is ticking left in the first quarter. High snap. Caxton Vault, or check that, Dougie Peoples takes the inside carry, keeps the legs churning, and powers his way forward into Eagles territory there. The pickup of 8. Second down and 2 coming up here for Galax. Right around the Auburn 45-yard line. Tide moving right to left. Good stand by our defense. 4th and inches. They were able to stop him there. Turnover on downs. Pickett has the back on his left hip. Will send Vault in motion. Handoff to Dougie Peoples. It goes up the middle. The inside draw play. And Peoples is hit and taken down. Sandwiched in the middle of the line right there. And pulled down. But he picks up close to enough for the first down there.
On that play.
It was an aggressive run there. Good hard-nosed running there from Dougie Peoples. Full head of steam up the middle he went. So right now it's 3rd and inches. Maybe close enough to do a measurement here, and they will.
Wow, that was spotting on that ball was something too, because I thought he was down about at the 44-yard line. I thought was where his momentum was stopped.
I think he got a good spot.
Yeah, he did get a good spot.
That's first down.
Yep, that one's good.
So 3:33 left to play here in the first quarter. First down on that running play from Peoples. Goes for 2 yards there. So 1st and 10 Galax, moving right to left across your radio dial at the 43. No score, Galax and Auburn. Late in the first quarter. Galax from the Auburn 43. Pickett has him over the ball. Under center here. Sends Hutchins in motion from the right. Pickett takes a snap, turns, hands it off. Dougie Peoples, up the middle he goes. Into the secondary. As he squeezes through. Found a running lane up the middle. And he's got another Galax first down.
Flag in the backfield. It's coming back.
Do.
Motion.
Yeah, wipe away that running play there. And, you know, that is penalties of commission, as Coach Dixon calls it there, just being aggressive.
Yep.
And that's ones he will accept. It frustrates him, though, because he said, you know, they won't call it at the next level. They do here, for some reason, in the high school level. I'll send another man in motion. It's Dixon from the right, and they're going to give it to him on the end-around play, and he's hit hard at around the original line of scrimmage, the 43-yard line. So that's where Galax will take it back to, and a little bit more. Mark him down at the 42. So 2nd down and 9 coming up here for Galax from the Auburn 42-yard line. The Tide moving right to left. Pickett barks off the signals. They send Vaught in motion. Going to fake to him, give to Peoples. Up the gut goes Peoples, and he is stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 40-yard line.
Galax doesn't like to be behind the chains either, much like Auburn doesn't. This is a third and long play here because of that penalty. What a shift right there from a first down clear back to a third and long.
Galax with twin receivers on the outside, ball on the Auburn 40. As Pickett takes a snap, will fake right and tuck and run with it. Good pump fake right there. And that will be just shy of the first down on the running play, taking it to the far hash marks. Running play to the Auburn 35-yard line, so it'll be 4th down and 2 coming up. And that's a long 2. The Galax is in 4-down territory right here. Very eerily similar position where Auburn was on their opening drive there, and they got stopped and a turnover on downs. It's Pickett. Bark off the signals here. We'll send Vaught in motion from the right. Give to Peoples, and he's going to be stopped short of the first down. That's got the coaching staff and the Auburn sidelines and the far side of the field pumped up. So Galax is stopped there. Turnover on downs on their opening drive of the night here late in the first quarter. 1:17 left to play in the first. No score between Galax and Auburn. Defensive battle here early on.
Yeah, it's going on in the trenches, and between the tackles, a lot of these plays have been for both teams, and both of them have stiffened up, the defenses have.
Payson Kelly drops under center and runs it out to the left side of the pitch play as he's falling to the turf. And Galax is all over it on the outside as they chop down the ball carrier there. After a pickup of, looks like 3 yards. 2nd down and 7 coming up. A long 7 for the Eagles.
Being a Nebraska fan, I grew up watching this style of offense, and I have to say I'm extremely impressed with the quarterback there for Auburn.
Just a freshman.
The way he's running this, he does a really good job.
And that pitch was to the senior tailback, Cameron Chestnut. Gonna go up the middle this time. Galax trying to wrestle down the ball carrier there. It may have been a quarterback keeper this time, Payson Kelly. Or did he hand that football off to him? I think he did.
I didn't see the top
I think he kept it. Where are my binoculars? Here we go. I won't be able to see it. So 3rd down coming up. That one works for 3 yards. So 3rd and 4 coming up for Auburn from their own 41. That is the final play of the first quarter. So these teams are scoreless heading to the second. Your City of Galax Tourism Game of the Week as the teams will reverse field. We'll be right back after this. WCGA.
Treat yourself to a meal at the original Galax Tasty Freeze. Established in 1978, the Galax Tasty Freeze is a nostalgic cruise-in and local favorite, serving up fabulous $5 daily specials, the best dog basket in town, and yummy shakes and ice cream. The Galax Tasty Freeze has everything from pizza and hamburger steaks to chicken and barbecue and hot dog and hamburger combos. So call in your tailgate special on the way to the game, ready in 20 minutes. 276-236-5095. 276-236-5095. The Galax Tasty Freeze on South Main Street, Highway 89 in Galax, Virginia. Galax Tasty Freeze, let us do the cooking while you have the fun.
B&H Heating and Cooling, celebrating over 45 years of service. We specialize in high-efficiency, energy-saving heat pumps, gas and oil furnaces with 24/7 service and repair. Licensed and insured, we now offer professional duct cleaning. B&H Heating and Cooling at 4971 Carrollton Pike, Woodlawn, Virginia. Call us today at 276-236-3829. That's 276-236-3829.
Action, and Payson Kelly just got the pitch off, and Dougie Peoples missed a big tackle in the backfield. He tried to pull down the ball carrier by his forearm. It's Tristan Perry, 5'8", 158-pound junior, took the toss there, turned it upfield, and he collected the Auburn first down to their own 48-yard line. So 1st and 10, move the chains here for the Eagles. Payson Kelly gives it off, inside handoff, up the middle goes the ball carrier, and that's Chestnut. And that's significant yardage. That one works for 6. 2nd down and 4 coming up here for the Eagles as they break into Maroon Tide territory for the 2nd time tonight.
Yeah, this is a battle with this kind of offense, and Galax so far is bending but not breaking. But see how they finish out this series.
Kelly has him over the ball and ready, hands it off as the ball carrier slams it forward through the line for a pickup of 2. So 3rd down and 2 coming up here for the Eagles from the Galax 44-yard line. Ball on the far hash. Auburn moving right to left across your radio dial with 10:50 left to play here. 2nd quarter. No score between Galax and Auburn. The Eagles break the huddle here. Receiver to the near side, 1 out wide. So 2 wide outs. And that option attack as Kelly drops under center. The freshman will give it up the middle. Ball carrier gets it out across the sticks for another 1st down as he charges forward. They're dragging defenders. It's number 2, Carter Brockman, 5'11", 196-pound junior. First time we've called his name here tonight. And that is another Auburn 1st down. The Galax 38, ball in between the hash marks. Auburn moving right to left with 10:20 left to play in the 2nd quarter. No score. Galax and Auburn as the Eagles break the huddle. Payson Kelly dropped under center. And Galax may have jumped off sides again. We'll see.
Yeah, they got into the neutral zone again.
Sure did.
Again, another one of those aggressive penalties because you're trying to get a little extra to get in there and stop that runner in the backfield.
Tell you what, I've been impressed with Auburn. Coach Dixon, he said all week long, he said, you cannot go by Auburn's record because there's games that they should have won this year. And they squeaked by. They squeaked by last week, 35-28, and win in overtime. And the games that they should have won this year that they didn't, let them get away from them. Well, they were in ball games. And they may let this one go here tonight, but they're playing good right now as Kelly will pitch it. Sliding out of a tackle goes number 32, Tristan Perry, and he is shoved into the Auburn Eagles sidelines on the far side of the field. A little extracurricular activity over that way.
It's going to be an
as the officials will break it up.
Penalty on Galax, which I actually think it was kind of a follow-through. I wasn't egregious by any stretch, but they were already 5 yards out of bounds, and so maybe they could have pulled off of them.
Just takes a little extra shove over there, I guess, and it's unnecessary roughness against the Maroon Tide. The officials confer and talk it over here. So far, Galax has been taken out of this ball game. There's no score. 9:43 left to play in the half. But right now, this is the win for Auburn in my book.
Sure. Well, what do you do to a powerful offense? You keep them off the field, and you can't score touchdowns
and wear down that defense.
Right, exactly.
They've come in with a good game plan here tonight. Got the right mindset. It's just they cannot let it get away from them like they've done all year. So apparently Auburn's not a second half team. They'll play good early. As Kelly gets dropped under center, and he will hand it off, and dragging defenders, keeping the legs churning. Working it up the field goes number 2, Carter Brockman. So already Brockman and Tristan Perry have been tough to bring down here.
Yeah,
that's not the top tailbacks on the team there. That Cameron Chestnut, he's the main man, a senior, 6'1", 168 pounds.
Yeah, I was going to say that about the runners for Auburn. They really don't give up with that first contact, which is a good thing.
That one works for 4, so second down and 6 from the Galax 22. Quarterback keeper, and another first down for the Eagles. Pace and Kelly with a tuck and run. Quarterback draw play right there and move the chains. Auburn in the red zone here, marching down the field. That unnecessary roughness penalty hurt Galax.
Yeah, that was one of the second or third times they had that pitch, and most of the time when they're doing the pitch on the outside, it's good for Galax, but that was
first and
bad.
10 for Auburn from the Galax 13. Ball on the far hash. Kelly has a snap. Will hand it off. Running play. Galax trying to stand up the ball carrier. And they will, and only after a pickup of about 2.5. So it'll be second down and a long 7 coming up. That one works for 3. Carry to the 10-yard line. 8:18 left to play here in the first half. No score. Auburn and Galax. Auburn on its second offensive drive of the night. They are definitely controlling time of possession right now as Kelly has them over the ball and ready, takes the snap and hands it off, and Galax there to take down the ball carrier there. He is hit hard in the middle of the line. That is number 2, Carter Brockman. Clobbered him right there, blasted him down, so didn't get much. Actually lost a yard, so third down and 8 coming up here from the Galax 11. Ball in between the hash marks.
One of the first times that he makes a wrong read, he didn't hold the ball long enough, and that blew him up in the middle. Must have been predetermined in his mind on that one he was going to hand off, because if he would have read that, he could have come on out to the outside.
Galax slammed that door shut. And inside handoff. No! Turning the corner, getting it to the outside there, losing the football. Ball comes free. Galax says they recovered, and they do. Right at the goal line. That was a near touchdown from the Eagles. Somehow they turned the corner, curled to the outside, and the ball carrier sprinted up the field, but Galax jarred the football free and recovered. We'll have about 99 yards to go up the field.
I mean, he was at the 1-inch yard line when he got hit, and Galax jarred the ball loose, and that was the only defender there stopping him. And it was one of those deals where you thought he'd just roll on into the end zone, and he loses the ball instead.
All right, Galax is backed into their own end zone right here. Got to be careful. 7:16 left to play here in the first. Galax has to march down the field 99 yards as they give it off to Dougie Peoples there, running it along the far hash marks, keeping the legs turning and surging forward there, collecting 4 yards. So second down and 6 coming up for Galax. So they got out of their own end zone there with a run to the 5. Inside of 7 minutes left to play here in the half. No score, Galax and Auburn. Boy, this game's moving quick. A high formation backfield with 2 wide outs. Pickett dropped under center. Takes a snap. Hands off left side, running play. To the outside numbers goes the ball carrier. He's got the first down. That's Dougie Peoples. Move the chains.
I believe Dougie says, hey, I want some of this action. I want to be running the ball a little bit more than I have been. I've been tackling more than I have been running. So that was a good effort riding by Dougie Peoples on that play.
That's 6:36 left to play here in the half. First and 10 Maroon Tide from their own 13-yard line. Ball on the far hash marks. Pickett dropped under center with an I formation backfield at twin receivers to the outside. Pickett takes a snap, turns, hands off left side, and running play, it's Dougie Peoples as he explodes into the secondary to the numbers on the outside and gets stood up and taken down. Through the outside after a pickup of 9. So second down and 1 coming up for Galax. From their own 22-yard line. Second down and 1.
Slugfest. We'll run it for 5 yards or 6 yards, and then we'll let you run it for 5 or 6 yards, and then we'll exchange and do it all over again.
That's all right. 2 wide outs. The receiver to the near side is Hutchins. Out wide is Caxton Vault. Galax with a running play. The stiff arm, Dougie Peoples into the secondary, explodes up the field. And he turns it up to the 30, 25-20 sprint to the 15, 10, 5 out of a tackle. Give him 6. Touchdown, Dougie Peoples. I was ready for a big splash play. He got it right there.
Just what the doctor ordered on this, where the crowd had been kind of silenced, and we'd seen Auburn go for 2 long drives and then a fumble and a 99-yard drive. That might be the drive of the game. What do you think?
Might be.
It's a good one.
Backed up in your own end zone. You got a splash play out of it. Yeah. 99 yards in what, 4 plays?
I think so.
Amazing. 5:20 left to play here in the half. PAT is on the way, and it is good. Through the uprights, give it to him. 7-0. Galax, your City of Galax Tourism game of the week. 5:20 left to play here in the first quarter. We'll be back to Galax High School senior night after this.
Oh no! What do I do now?
Hey, buddy, no worries. Fenders can help. Fenders Body Shop and Towing is available and on call when you need them. So if you are ever in an accident or your vehicle just won't start, then remember Fenders Body Shop and Towing. Fenders provides 24-hour roadside assistance and have been in business for 38 years. Fast, easy, and convenient service and a name you can trust. Give Fenders Body Shop and Towing a call at 276-233-7407. That's 276-233-7407. And visit our website, fendersbodyshop.com. That's fendersbodyshop.com, or stop by the shop at 103 North Meadow Street in Galax. We do collision repair work and have a nice selection of used cars. So come see us and tell us you heard it on the radio.
Back to the action and a return. Far side of the field. That one nearly went the distance there on that run back. Was that number 9, I think, Austin Ford?
I have no idea. I couldn't see it when they came out.
Yeah, but that was quite a return. Got it all the way to the 40-yard line. Sliding out of tackles was the return man, and out took it the distance. Galax is going to have to do a better job. They're going to have to tighten up there on the tackles, I think. A lot of missed tackles here in this game.
Absolutely. That's fundamentals of the game is, and I think maybe a little bit they've been playing a tad bit tight just because it's a different offense, and so it's not flowing as well. But this drive started out good because it was only a 2-yard gain instead of a 3 to 4 yard gain. Getting that, maybe get them behind the chains here a little bit.
Running play worked for 2 to the 42-yard line. So 2nd down and 8 here for Auburn as Kelly will keep it. Will be stood up here, not going anywhere. The 3rd and 8 coming up here. May have lost a yard, about a half a yard possibly. It's going to be 3rd and 8 for the Eagles here.
Don't know what's going to happen on this next 2 plays, but I will tell you one thing. Galax looks totally different after that fumble recovery. I thought it might happen at halftime, but it's already happening here in the second quarter. They're plugging those holes now a little bit.
They are, and this is a team they're not familiar with, and they haven't faced them since 2008. That says anything, and they're finally now district foes. And Auburn going to try another running play out of the option. And it's only going to work for, they're giving him a good spot, looks like. I guess it'll work for about 4 yards. No, about 3. So that'll bring up now 4th down and long, 4th and 6. The Eagles will have to punt it away with 3:20 left to play here in the first half. As the punter angles a kick, will take one bounce. Landon Dixon on the return to the near side, 35-40. 45, throw the stiff arm, and carrying a defender with him to midfield, and will be pushed back here by number 45, Carson East. That run back take Landon Dixon and the Maroon Tide to the 49-yard line. That's where they're going to have it here, moving left to right across your radio dial. Ball on the near hash.
What do you think about a play-action pass right here?
I think so. I think at some point you got to do that in this game. And I think Galax, with that, they're going to have to have more precision passing. That executed a little bit better. Galax, a little option look, will hand it off. Dougie Peoples up the middle. He goes, steps out of a tackle, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, and you can give him 6 for the second time tonight. Back-to-back drives. Dougie Peoples, 51 yards.
Well, I've got to say something right here. Dougie Peoples is addicted to the end zone.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, he likes that so good. Okay, I'll do it again this time.
His 20th touchdown on the season there.
We don't need no play-action pass. We'll just run it up the middle.
There you go.
That's running back that's hungry for the end zone.
2:58 left to play here in the half. Absolutely. Lopez. Kick is up, and it is good. PAT tacked on, makes the score 14-0 Galax. Just under 3 minutes left to play in the half. 2 big, long touchdown runs from Dougie Peoples. That one for 51 yards. So we'll be right back after this. You're listening to Galax Football on WCGX.
The City of Galax Parks and Recreation Department, located at 601 South Main Street, Galax, would like to invite everyone to stop by and enjoy the many new programs and activities we have to offer for kids, adults, and seniors. The 2017 Fall and Winter Program brochure can be downloaded at galax-parksrec.com. That's galax-parksrec.com, or you can pick up a printed copy at the Galax Recreation Center. We look forward to seeing everyone come out and participate in our many fitness classes and programs. Again, we are located at 601 South Main Street, Galax, Virginia, in Felts Park. Phone 276-236-3218. That's 276-236-3218.
Ensuing kickoff is away. And the return man for the Eagles will take it. On the far side of the field he goes. Running it along the numbers. Another good return. This time out across the 40.
That was 32.
Yeah, I think he may have taken that last one too. Tristan Perry is that side of the field. 5'8", 158-pound junior with a run back this time to the Auburn 42-yard line. So the touchdowns, 51 yards most recently from Dougie Peoples, and touchdown run. Brought to you by the original Galax Tasty Freeze, nostalgic cruise-in local favorite established in 1978, serving up fabulous $5 daily specials, best dog baskets in town, yummy shakes and ice cream, everything from pizza and hamburger steaks to chicken and barbecue, hot dog hamburger combos. Call in your tailgate special on your way to the game, ready in 20 minutes, 276-236-5095, 276-236-5095. Located at South Main Street, Highway 89, Galax, Virginia. Let us do the cooking while you have the fun. So looks like Auburn tried a passing play. That's the first time that's happened tonight. And it is incomplete down the far side of the field. But boy, Payson Kelly, he slung it that direction. Had a receiver in stride, but it sailed over his head, incomplete. Well covered there on the outside by Galax. 2nd down and 10 for Auburn. And Kelly will hand it off here to number 2. Or check that, he kept it himself. Fake to number 2, Brockman. And a tuck and run there, draw up the middle, quarterback keeper. Give him 4 yards, so 3rd down and 6 coming up. It's hard to see whoever comes out of the ball there.
That's what I was going to say.
With the football there.
You have to be on our game, too, up here in the booth.
That's right. All right, Kelly will keep it himself, tuck and run to the outside as he turns the corner. Runs off tackle into the Auburn sidelines and picks up the 1st down. In the Maroon Tide. That. So a little quarterback scramble there, the option. It'll be 1st and 10 Eagles from the Galax 44, ball on the far hash. 2:04 left to play here in the second quarter. Galax now up 14-0 thanks to a 51-yard touchdown run from Peoples and an 82-yard touchdown run. So he's now got 20 touchdowns on the season. As Kelly will hand it off inside running play. Slamming it through the line goes the ball carrier there to the Galax 40-yard line, pickup of 4 yards. So 2nd down and 6 coming up here for Auburn. The Eagles break the huddle, ball on the far hash from the Galax 40. Pace and Kelly under center. Will hand it off as they send a man in motion, and the ball came out. That may have been ripped away, but down by contact, they say. Tristan Perry.
Do you think that was a late pitch, possibly? The way that flew?
Yeah, it was interesting. I don't know. Well defended there by Galax. The outside.
Good news is they're back behind the chains again, 10 yards on 3rd down.
Lost yardage. So the ball did come out, bounced back, out of bounds at the 44-yard line, the original line of scrimmage. The 3rd and 10 coming up here for Auburn. As Kelly will fake the inside draw and keep it himself, and is wrestled to the turf by Levi Reynolds. Pulled down by Dougie Peoples. Those two combining on the stop there to bring down the QB. So 4th down coming up for Auburn. It'll be 4th and 6. 4th and a long 5, however you would like to look at it, from the Maroon Tide 40-yard line. Looks like the Eagles are going to go for it here. Galax up 14-0 with 38 seconds left in the half. Timeout called here by Galax. We'll take one with them. You're listening to Maroon Tide Football on WCGX.
Wytheville Community College is the right choice to get a college education at a fraction of the cost of four-year colleges and universities. WCC offers classes that transfer easily. Short-term programs range from healthcare to truck driving to powerline worker training. And with smaller class sizes and a smaller price tag, WCC is the right fit for you. For more information about any of our programs, call 276-223-4700. Wytheville Community College. Your community, your college, your career.
All right, welcome you back here to your City of Galax Tourism Game of the Week. Galax leading Auburn 14-0.
They put 3 seconds back on the clock.
Make it 41 seconds left in the half.
Coach Dixon went crazy because they had it called, and he was watching the clock, and he got it the 3 seconds back put on.
Twin receivers to the outside as Pace and Kelly rolls out, looks, fires it.
Oh, wow.
And it batted in the air. Oh, he faked it. That was a pump fake.
No, it got batted by the Galax lineman right back to him.
And it was caught.
Yeah, and he caught it.
Batted in the air and then caught by Kelly.
Wild play there. No, your eyes were not deceiving you. That ball went in the air and it came back and he caught it.
Trickery in the worst way. Whatever works, right?
Yeah.
But it will be a turnover on downs regardless. They stop him short of the first down. Galax will take over here from their own 42, ball on the far hash. Pickett barks off the signal. Galax in the pistol. Pickett with one turn tosses it out into the flats, caught by Barnes, twisted to a stopping point at midfield. Pass and catch will be 2 yards short of a first down depending on the spot. That would be from midfield. Oh, they gave him a very good spot. Mark it down at the Auburn 46. Pickett will hand it off to Peoples, but the officials will blow the play dead here. I guess they weren't ready. Official hadn't blown his whistle, ready to signal back play here. So 23 seconds. Here we go. Pickett hands off. Stutter step by Peoples will be taken down, wrestled into the turf at the 45-yard line. And that will work for a yard. 2nd down and 9 coming up for Galax with 17 seconds left in the half. Galax will use a timeout here. We'll take one with them. Be back after this.
If you like breakfast, no matter what the time, Aunt Bee's restaurants not only serve comfort food quick, they also serve breakfast all day long. You can enjoy the taste of farm fresh eggs, fixed any way you choose. Breakfast meats such as sizzling hot bacon, sausage, tenderloin, country ham or city ham, country-style steak, and even bologna. And don't forget the delicious breakfast biscuits filled with your choice of meat, eggs, or jelly. And there's always the area's favorite biscuits and gravy. If you enjoy pancakes or French toast with syrup, Aunt Bee's has got you covered too. For comfort food quick, including breakfast served all day, the place to go is Aunt Bee's Restaurants with 5 convenient locations in Galax, Hillsville, Independence, Mount Airy, and Pilot Mountain.
Back to the action, and rolled out to the right side, threw back, looking for Peoples, threw it behind him, incomplete. 3rd and 9 coming up for Galax with 11.7 seconds left in the half. Galax has it at the Auburn 45 on the near hash, moving left to right, up 14
I believe if Coach Dixon went out there, he'd get it in the end zone by willpower. He wants this in there so bad.
He does. Using these timeouts, set something up. Twin receivers to the near side. That's Dixon and Hutchins. Out wide is Vaught as Evans takes the snap. Play action fake on the inside draw. And a drop back throw to the near side, incomplete. A low throw intended for Dixon. It is caught. Wow, he did come down with it.
It was past the chains.
So that will be a 1st down to the Eagles 35. Dixon, how did he come out with that? That was a bullet throw to the knees.
Yeah, and he was on the ground when he received it.
Yeah. Wow.
Did you watch that game last night?
I thought he dropped it as hard as Evans threw that one in there. He slung it. Zing that one in there. What's that?
Did you watch the Kansas City game last night?
Yeah, it was something.
Wild, wasn't it?
It was insane.
What was it, 4 extra plays they got there at the end for Oakland to score to win?
Something like that.
Kansas City fans probably still feel like they're calling penalties just to make the score go higher.
Yeah. Boy, it's been a big rivalry between those teams.
Yeah,
the Raiders and the Chiefs for many, many years. I figured that one would go down to the wire. The Chiefs have been playing good. Now they've lost 2 straight.
Would you do a draw here, or would you try to chuck it?
I'd say, I'd say this little draw play. See what happens. Evans will take it. A little 2-step drop, will throw, far side, incomplete.
Communication wasn't there.
Yeah.
Dixon ran a short route, and he was throwing about 5 yards beyond him.
Sure did upfield there. So 3.4 seconds left in the half. It'll be 2nd down and 10 for Galax from the Auburn 35, ball in the near hash. 3.4 seconds. Galax up 14-0. Galax will get in the pistol here with 2 wideouts. They'll send Vaught in motion to the left. And a bad snap be picked up here. Galax makes something out of it, no. Peoples is sandwiched, hit hard, no gain, and that is the final play of the half. So Galax will take a 14-0 lead into the locker room. We'll be back here to start your Vaughn Gwynn Funeral Home halftime show here from Galax High School on senior night. Stay tuned for that. We're going to have some halftime stats for you. We'll give you the difference maker and locker room adjustments, the keys to the second half, and we'll try to check some scores from around Southwest Virginia as well. So back to the Galax Tourism Game of the Week. Stay tuned.
24 hours a day, 365 days a year. The Twin County Regional Hospital's emergency department staff in Galax, Virginia, are able to respond to medical and surgical emergencies. They are highly qualified to initiate life-saving procedures in all types of emergency situations, and it is very comforting to know that the emergency department at Twin County Regional Hospital is an accredited chest pain center and a Joint Commission certified primary stroke center. When you need them, they are there. Twin County Regional Hospital in Galax, Virginia, a Duke LifePoint affiliate.
Twin County Tire and Automotive is your one-stop shop for all of your automotive repairs, plus selection of tires from trusted brands at fair prices. Their knowledgeable and properly trained technicians will get you back on the road quickly. Twin County Tire and Automotive, stop by 103 West Webster Street, downtown Galax, or call 276-236-0007 to schedule an appointment. Go to twincountytire.com/coupons-rebates for great ways to save on your next visit.
Von Gwen Funeral Home of Galax and Von Gwen McGrady Chapel of Hillsville are proud sponsors of the Galax Maroon Tide sports programs. In your family's time of need, offering pre-planning, traditional services, and cremation. Call 276-236-2442 or 276-728-2041. Von Gwen Funeral Home and Von Gwen McGrady Chapel. We're there when you need us.
I'm Hal Epperson, voice of your Galax Maroon Tide, and here to tell you about my favorite restaurant in town, RJ's Pizza and Subs. They keep their menu as fresh as their ingredients, so you always have something new to try. Featuring the best pizza in town, mouth-watering pastas, subs to fill any size appetite, salads with an abundance of fresh vegetables, and an array of appetizers. RJ's Pizza and Subs, 1006 East Stewart Drive in Galax, open Monday through Saturday for lunch and dinner. Dine with them today, or for a takeout, call 276-236-8444. Order online at rjpizza.com.
Some of the most enjoyable activities that can be experienced are simple ones. A ride down a country road, a delicious meal, a glimpse into culture from long ago, and the music of the mountains. These are some of the simple pleasures you can experience with a visit to Galax, Virginia. To learn more about the many fun things to do in Galax, stop by the Visitor Center at 110 East Grayson Street or visit us on the web at visitgalax.com. Visitgalax.com, that's visitgalax.com. We are a proud sponsor of Maroon Tide Athletics and wish all of our sports teams the best of luck, and go Tide.
And custom paint project, you will easily understand all of your car's needs. Their technicians are experienced and trained using today's technology. A frame machine with computerized measuring and 2 big cycle paint booths enables them to get your vehicle back to factory condition. Isom Collision, located 1 mile from I-77 between Jeff Johnson Chevrolet and Horizon Rental. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. Call 276-728-4330 to schedule an appointment today. That's 276-728-4330. Isom Collision and Custom Paint, supporting Tide Pride.
Aunt B's Restaurants are proud to sponsor the Galax High School Maroon Tide sports coverage on WCGX 1360 AM and online at WCGX.rocks. Aunt B's Restaurants really appreciate the communities that they serve. One way that Aunt B's has chosen to give back to the local area is by supporting local high school sports on the radio. They will also provide the Hog of the Week award to the best defensive player of the week, who hogs the ball the most. The winner of this reward will receive a $20 gift certificate to enjoy a delicious meal at Aunt B's, along with a Hog of the Week trophy. We appreciate Aunt B's Restaurants for helping to bring the coverage of Galax High School Maroon at WCGX 1360 AM and online to WCGX.rocks. That's WCGX.rocks. You can also listen on your smartphone to the TuneIn Radio app.
High Country Service Funerals and Cremations.
Hey, we welcome you back here to Galax High School and your City of Galax Tourism game of the week. At halftime, Galax leading 14-0 over the Auburn Eagles. Welcome you to the Vaughn Gwynn Funeral Home halftime show. Vaughn Gwynn Funeral Home for all your funeral arrangement needs. Go by and see Vaughn Gwynn Funeral Home today. 201 West Center Street in Galax, or give them a call at 276-236-2442. That's 201 West Center Street in Galax, 276-236-2442. Taking care of your family, there to comfort and process easier. Vaughn Gwynn Funeral Home. All right, your scoring recap is brought to you by Mountain Linen Services. Mountain Linen Services serving Galax, the Twin Counties, and the surrounding area. We are your full-service linen company specializing in towels, aprons, kitchen apparel, hospital gowns, dust control items like dust mops, and doorway entrance mats. We even do tablecloth rentals for weddings and other special occasions. So give us a call at 276-230-0141. That's 276-236-0141 for Mountain Linen Services today. Dougie Peoples with touchdown runs of 82 yards and 51 yards. Here at the half, Galax 214 yards of total offense on 18 plays. That's about 12 yards per play. Auburn 103 yards on 35 plays. Good for an average of 3 yards per play. Galax has 22 yards through the air, 2 of 4. Auburn is 0 for 1 with 0 yards. And rushing, Galax has 192 yards, Auburn 103. Galax 192 yards on 14 carries. It's almost 14 yards per rush. Auburn with 103 yards on 34 carries, good for 3 yards per rush. And turnovers, Auburn has 1. They've spilled the football twice, and Galax recovered 1 of those. Galax fumbling once and recovered. And right now, punts, Auburn has 1 for 36 yards. And the Eagles controlling time of possession, no surprise there, 18 minutes, Galax 5.5. And first downs, the Tide has 7, Auburn with 8. And for third downs, Auburn is 4 of 9, Galax is 1 of 2. For fourth downs, the Maroon Tide are 0 for 1, and Auburn is 1 for 4. Payson Kelly 0 for 1 passing. Galax Cole Pickett is 1 for 1 with 12 yards. Evans 1 for 3 for 10 yards. Peoples with 162 yards on 10 carries, 2 touchdowns, 16.2 yard average per rush. Caxton Vault with 1 carry for 18 yards on an end around. Dixon 1 carry for 6 yards. Pickett 1 for 6, and Evans 1 rush for 0 yards. For Auburn, Payson Kelly has 15 carries for 64 yards. It's a 4.3 yard average. Carter Brockman 6 carries, 21 yards. Carson East 4 carries for 9 yards. Tristan Perry 8 for 6, and Cameron Chestnut 1 carry for 3 yards. Receiving for Galax, Barnes has a catch for 12 yards. Dixon 1 for 10. Peoples leading the team in tackles, along with Dougie Peoples. They each have 5.5 stops apiece. Peoples assisting on a tackle for a loss in the backfield. Peoples 1 tackle for a loss outright. Beeman with 4.5 stops. Colby Barnes has 3.5. Christian Brown with 3 tackles and a tackle for a loss. Ethan Robinson with 3 tackles and an assist on a tackle in the backfield. Noah Hutchins 2.5 stops and assisted on a stop in the backfield. Blake Brown with 1.5 tackles and assisting on a tackle for a loss. Caxton Vault 1.5 tackles, assisting on a tackle for a loss. Bobbitt with 1.5 stops. Reynolds 1.5 tackles. Uriel Lopez, Josh Sperlin each with a tackle. Sperlin assisting on a tackle for a loss, and Brendan Bryson with an assisted tackle tonight. And kicking, Uriel Lopez perfect 2 for 2 on PATs. Richie Romo has a punt for 36 yards for Auburn. Punt returns, Dixon 1 run back for 29 yards, and Tristan Perry with 3 kick returns for Auburn, 72 yards, 24-yard average. We're going to step aside, take a final timeout break, come back with a difference maker and our keys to the second half. Back to Galax High School after this word from our sponsors.
The City of Galax Parks and Recreation Department, located at 601 South Main Street, Galax, would like to invite everyone to stop by and enjoy the many new programs and activities we have to offer for kids, adults, and seniors. The 2017 Fall and Winter Program brochure can be downloaded at galax-parksrec.com. That's galax-parksrec.com, or you can pick up a printed copy at the Galax Recreation Center. We look forward to seeing everyone come out and participate in our many fitness classes and programs. Again, we are located at 601 South Main Street, Galax, Virginia, in Phelps Park. Phone 276-236-3218. That's 276-236-3218. Treat yourself to a meal at the original Galax Tasty Freeze. Established in and low, serving up fabulous $5 daily specials, the best dog basket in town, and yummy shakes and ice cream. The Galax Tasty Freeze has everything from pizza and hamburger steaks to chicken and barbecue and hot dog and hamburger combos. So call in your tailgate special on the way to the game, ready in 20 minutes. 276-236-5095. 276-236-5095. The Galax Tasty Freeze on South Main Street, Highway 89 in Galax, Virginia. Galax Tasty Freeze, let us do the cooking while you have the fun.
D&H Heating you specialize in high with 24/7 service and repair. Licensed and insured, we now offer professional duct cleaning. B&H Heating and Cooling at 4971 Carrollton Pike, Woodlawn, Virginia. Call us today at 276-236-3829. That's 276-3829.
Oh no! What do I do now?
Hey, buddy. And on call when you need them. So if you are ever in an accident or your vehicle just won't start, then remember Fenders Body Shop and Towing. Fenders provides 24-hour roadside assistance and have been in business for 38 years. Fast, easy, and convenient service and a name you can trust. Give Fenders Body Shop and Towing a call at 276-233-7407. That's 276-233-7407. And visit our website, fendersbodyshop.com. That's fendersbodyshop.com, or stop by the shop at 103 North Meadow Street in Galax. We do collision repair work and have a nice selection of used cars. So come see us and tell us you heard it on the radio. Chick-fil-A Highway 601 in Mount Airy is the official tailgate sponsor of the award-winning Maroon Tide Sports Network. Tune in every Friday night during our pregame show for your chance to compete in the Chick-fil-A Trivia Challenge to win the Chick-fil-A tailgate package. Feeds up to 8 people. Pregame show starts at 6:30 p.m. Chick-fil-A Highway 601 in Mount Airy. Eat Mo Chicken. Roll Tide. Me back here, your City of Galax Tourism Game of the Week, as we get ready to start the second half. Room adjustments.
Well, the difference maker was Kobe Barnes. I'm going to say he was there making that fumble happen there right at the 1 yard line. Totally changed this game around. Drive of the game was that ensuing drive of the 99-yard drive. So, and they're confused. They had them on the wrong side of the field. That doesn't happen much, does it?
Yeah, I know. I think it happened last week, too, if I'm not mistaken.
Ah. So you're the common denominator, not me.
Yeah.
'Cause I wasn't here last week.
I'm throwing them off. Yeah.
Good news, my couple's still married. 1 week into it. That's a good thing, isn't it?
Yeah, boy. Better believe it. So here we go. Auburn will be kicking off right to left. And back deep for the Maroon Tide is Caxton and Dougie Peoples. Kicker puts foot into leather, and this one will bounce out of bounds. Really? I don't even know it did bounce.
I don't know.
Dougie Peoples,
must have.
The official right over there, so they were over top the football, so I'm sure they can see it better than us. But, boy, it barely got out. But regardless, that's going to set Galax up with some nice field position here to start the third quarter, moving left to right across your radio dial in between the hash marks. So the difference maker and locker room adjustments brought to you by Twin County Regional Hospital. For all the times you need care without the wait, there's Twin County Urgent Care. Whether it's care for the flu, infections, minor illnesses, sprains, cuts, or burns, Twin County Urgent Care will make sure you and your family can easily and quickly get the care you need to feel better. Got a running play meanwhile into the secondary, and he is gone. 25-20, 15-10, 5, touchdown, Dougie Peoples. Boy, what a huge burst through that line. It's like the Red Sea opened up right there. Floodgates open for Dougie Peoples, who exploded up the middle there and took it the distance. No catching him. He accelerated into that secondary and went the distance. Give him 6, third touchdown tonight for Dougie Peoples. That one, 60 yards.
Amazing how quick that play took off on him.
Extra point is up, and it is good. Through the uprights from Uriel Lopez. So, Twin County Regional Hospital, as we continue to got you covered 7 days a week at their urgent care clinic, Monday through Friday, 8 to 7 and 9 to 3 on the weekends. No appointments needed. Visit tcrh.org or just walk in at our location, 961 East Stewart Drive in Galax, next to McDonald's. Twin County Urgent Care, we have you covered. I also want to tell you about this. They will host a Christmas Bazaar. Twin County Regional Healthcare hosting a Christmas Bazaar on Friday, November the 10th from 7 until 3 at Twin County Regional Hospital in the Twin County room, as well as in the classroom, both located on the ground floor. Community members are involved. Items include LuLaRoe, Cincy, 31, Mary Kay Jewelry, Pottery, Primitive and Handmade Gifts, Baked Goods, and more. A portion of the proceeds will support initiatives of volunteer services. For more information, please call 276-236-1722 for that TCRH Christmas Bazaar. So here we go, ensuing kick. Uriel Lopez has it teed up at the 40. He'll put foot into leather and will boot this down the field. Kicking left to right will be taken from the 15, return to the numbers, far side 30, and out across the 25. Ball is free. Galax jumps on it. I think he may have been down by contact there.
They're going to rule it anyway.
Yep, and Barnes there on the tackle for Galax. They're in special teams. So Auburn will have it moving right to left here. From their own 33-yard line. Actually going to mark it at the 32. With 11:43 left to play in quarter number 3. Galax leading Auburn 21-0. So Eagles break the huddle. Payson Kelly will get him over the ball and ready here. Out of that option attack. Kelly dropped to under center here. Takes a snap. Will tuck and run, keep it himself. Scrambles to the outside. Galax will hit him hard. Wrestle him into the turf there. They're trying to rip that football free there out of his tight grasp.
Well, as many times we saw football going backwards the last few drives, it's made him hungry, I guess.
Yeah. Defense wanting a turnover again. Got one tonight. That big fumble recovery again at the goal line. Galax ran 4 plays, went 99 yards on an 82-yard touchdown run from Dougie Peoples. Second down and 8, that running play at the quarterback. Payson Kelly went for 2. He's going to keep it himself and will be pulled down. No gain. May have lost a yard. We'll see where they spot it. Regardless, it's third down and long coming up here for the Eagles with 10:48 left to play in quarter number 3. Galax up 21-0. Your City of Galax tourism game of the week.
You know, another thing about this Auburn offense, whenever you get down by this many points, now it's to your disadvantage because it's not built to have huge splash plays like a lot of offenses do.
That's true. Payson Kelly under center here on third down and 8, so it did go for no gain, and they're going to pull down the ball carrier. He tries to cut the corner to the near side. It's number 32. That is Tristan Perry, dragged down by the Galax defense. And that will now set up 4th down and 8. Another no gainer for Auburn. They're going to have to punt the football away. Galax a 3-touchdown lead here. Under 10 minutes left to play in the 3rd quarter. And Romo will punt it away. Line drive kick will take one bounce into the hands of Caxton Vault. Gets the block upfield, cuts the corner, and to the 45-40. Slides out of a tackle, makes another cut, running it along the near hash marks. Now back to the numbers. Gets out, down across the 30 to the 28-yard line, maybe the 27. We'll see where they mark it down. What a run back right there on the punt return, Caxton Vault.
He was arguing with the ref that he wasn't down. He said he bounced off that player. You could tell him making his case. 10 yards down the field, he's like, I wasn't down.
Yeah. The actual spot will be the 26th after the punt return from Caxton Vault. That is the Auburn 26. Galax moving left to right. 9:36 left to play here in the 3rd quarter. Pickett will get him set up here in the pistol formation. Receiver to the near side is Vault. Out wide is Dixon. They're going to send Vault in motion to the left. Give it to him on the jet sweep. Vault to the 25. Dancing around, stutter step. Eludes a defender with a good block up the field there to the outside. Running it to the numbers on the outside. Caxton Vault. And he's going to pick up, Tim, looks like 8 yards. 2nd down and 2 coming up here for Galax. Caxton Vault to the Auburn 18. Galax in the red zone for the first time tonight. Fender's Body Shop and Towing red zone. From the Auburn 18-yard line, that's where Galax will have it. Moving left to right here. Running play, Dougie Peoples. Makes a cut, slides out of a tackle, will drag a defender into the end zone as he steps inside the pylon with a nice spin move too late there. Got away from the defender into the end zone, give him 6. Dougie Peoples, his 4th rushing touchdown tonight. Unbelievable.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, that's exciting when he touches the ball and he's like this, I'm telling you.
Galax will get ready to kick the PAT. Fender's Body Shop and Towing. Galax made it into the Fender's Body Shop and Towing red zone for the first time tonight. Fender's Body Shop and Towing providing 24-hour roadside assistance. If you're ever in an accident, your vehicle won't start, you're locked out of your car, or you've got a flat tire, give Fender's Body Shop and Towing a call today. 276-233-7477. 276-233-7477. We're going to take a timeout. We'll be right back after this. Stay tuned to Galax Football on WCGX.
Mountain Linen Services is your full-service linen company, serving Galax, the Twin Counties, and the surrounding area. Mountain Linen Services specializes in towels, aprons, gowns, kitchen apparel, dust control items like mops, and doorway entrance mats. We even do tablecloth rentals for weddings and special occasions. Give Mountain Linen Services a call at 276-236-0141. That's 276-236-0141. 276-236-0141. Mountain Linen Services, a proud sponsor of Galax Maroon Tide Athletics and our local sports broadcast. Tell them your WCGX sports team sent you. The colder months are upon us. It's time to tweak today. Only staff winterize your vehicle and get you a new set of tires for the winter months to keep you safe. Twin County Tire and Automotive is your locally owned and operated full-service facility offering all major brands for all makes and models. Trustworthy, honest, and fair, Twin County Tire and Automotive will give you the best deal on tires. Twin County Tire and Automotive, downtown Galax, right across from the police department. Call 276-236-0007. That's 276-236-0007.
Back to the action, and the return man was pulled down from behind by Keaton Beeman. That was Chestnut on the return. Auburn will have it here, 1st and 10 from their own 28. Pass play, zinging it far side of the field. Hitting his receiver in the numbers, making the catch, number 80. That is Hunter Keith. Comes down with it, 6'4", 177-pound wide receiver has got the catch. It only worked for 4 yards. 2nd down and 6 coming up here for the Eagles from the 32-yard line. Payson Kelly will drop under center here, has a snap, and will hand it off up the middle. It goes to Carson East, 5'11", 155-pound sophomore fullback. And he slams it through the line for a pickup of 3. So 3rd down and 3 coming up here for Auburn from its own 35. Ball on the far hash marks. Kelly under center takes the snap. I'll give it back up the middle, this time to number 8, Chestnut, Cameron Chestnut. Charges through the line there, and he's got the 1st down. It's a 3-yard pickup to the Auburn 38-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 Eagles. Ball in the far hash. Auburn moving right to left across your radio dial. 7 minutes left to play here in the 3rd quarter. Galax 28, Auburn 0. 4 rushing touchdowns from Dougie Peoples. He has been impressive tonight. It's like a big carryover from last week. Payson Kelly has him over the ball and ready, takes a snap and quickly gives it off, and Galax is all over it. Boy, they shut down that running play before it could ever get started. Plugging up the running lane right there. Good job staying at home and bringing down the tailback Carter Brockman, 5'11", 196-pound junior, for a loss of a yard. 2nd down and 11 coming up for Auburn from their own 37-yard line. The Eagles break the huddle. Payson Kelly, the freshman quarterback, dropped under center, has a snap, will fake the inside draw, roll out there to the near side, getting it close to the logo. Keaton Beeman on the tackle for Galax. Tuck and run quarterback keeper. He curls to the near side and was upended for a pickup of 5 yards. 3rd down and 6 coming up for Auburn from its own 42. Ball in between the hash marks.
Yeah, we don't mind a clock killing drive now. Up 28-0.
That's for sure. Kelly will send a man in motion, will roll out. Got all kinds of time, will throw it down the far sidelines. It is incomplete. Through the outstretched hands of Hunter Keith. He couldn't pull it in there. 6'4", 177-pound receiver. And that will bring up 4th down, so Auburn will have to punt the football away again with 5:21 left to play in the 3rd quarter. Galax up 28-0, and we haven't seen a whole lot of Blake Brown tonight.
No, we haven't.
In the backfield taking touches. May see more of him later on, or Keaton Beeman.
What a beautiful punt.
It is an excellent punt. Drives that one deep to the 15-yard line. It's going to be returned by Landon Dixon. Got blockers in front and slides out of a tackle, but they get him to the turf. Pull him down out across the 25. He gets to the 28-yard line. That's where Galax will have it here. Ball in the near hash, moving left to right to start their next drive. 5:06 left to play here in the 3rd quarter. Quarterback is number 8, Cole Pickett. Pickett in the pistol formation. Will send Vault in motion, and Pickett drops a snap. And Galax will recover the fumble, but it will be significant loss of yardage. Back to the 20-yard line. Original line of scrimmage was the 28, so loss of 5. 2nd down and 15 coming up. So I don't know if Blake Brown was out of position right there, and Pickett was trying to hand it off to him, and they dropped it. Bad exchange, handoff there. I don't know what happened, but regardless, Galax did recover the football. 2nd down and 15 coming up from its own 23. Got a whistle here and like an official timeout. Now we'll get back to the action. A signal to start back play here with 4:33 left to play in the 3rd quarter. Galax will get set up here. Pickett will have a back on his right hip, 2 wideouts. They're going to give it to Blake Brown, turns the corner to the outside, and he throws a stiff arm out of a tackle, 40, 45, 50, past midfield, turns it up 30, 25, and will be taken down from behind, wrestled to the turf. What a running play.
Coming back
into the secondary, Blake Brown, but we do have a flag near side of the field, and Dixon can't believe it. A holding penalty there.
That was a bad call.
I mean, that wasn't even...
Well, it was thrown.
The direction of the play there.
The play was
he
clear
was going
over
to the outside, and that was thrown to the near side.
Well, and he was at the 50 when that flag came out by the ref. I actually thought it was a personal foul on one of the Galax players for getting in a scrum with one of the Auburn players, possibly as late as that flag flew out. Because there was no way that affected the play in any way. One Galax player was over here, and they called him for holding, and everybody else is on the other side of the field.
Yeah, that's where the play was going. That direction to the outside, and they do call holding here to the near side. 4:11 left to play here. It'll now set up 2nd down and 17 from the 21 of Galax. Tide will have to cross the Maroon Tide 38 for a 1st down. Galax breaks the huddle. Pickett will have Brown on his left hip. We'll send Peoples in motion to the right. Pickett barks off the signals here. Will take the snap. Will fake to Brown. Will keep it. Tuck and run to the outside he goes. Far hash marks. And will be taken down either for no gain or a loss. 3rd down coming up for the Tide. They actually gave him a yard. Gave him a good spot to the 22. So 3rd and 16 coming up here for the Tide. 3:38 left to play in quarter number 3. Galax up 28-0 over Auburn. Your City of Galax Tourism Game of the Week. Galax travels to Bland County. Match up with the Bears next week. Pickett. Dropped under center, will send Vaught in motion to the left. Pickett takes a snap. Fakes, drops back, looks to throw. He is being pressured in duress. And they get him down at around the 24-yard line. So it didn't go for a sack. Actually works for a positive yardage. Only a gain of 2. And we'll set up now 4th down and long. 4th and 14 to be exact. Galax will get ready to punt the football away for the first time tonight. 2:40, clock ticking here, left to play in the 3rd quarter. Josh Sperlin will punt it away.
Breakdown there bad on the line.
Sure was. Pocket collapse there on Pickett. Galax Gunners get down the field. That was a good high kick with a lot of hang time. Fair catch made by number 8, Cameron Chestnut at the 40-yard line. That's where Auburn will have it in their own territory, moving right to left. 2:26 left to play here in the 3rd quarter. Galax 28, Auburn 0. Galax with a slow start. Nobody scored in that 1st quarter.
Well, Auburn held the ball for such a long time.
They
Actually,
did.
1st and 2nd quarter, and what was it, like 4 minutes or 5 minutes to go? That fumble totally turned this game into a different game for them.
It did. Because, I mean, they had the ball marching down the field twice, their first 2 drives of the game, and controlling the clock and everything. They had 18 minutes. Galax just 5.5 in that 1st half. Galax, a lot of pressure. They get in the backfield and bring down Payson Kelly. The quarterback all the way back at the 35-yard line. So second down and 15 coming up here for Auburn. Pocket collapse that time on the Eagles.
Yeah, it did.
Galax finally brought a little bit of pressure there, bringing the house, got in the backfield.
Well, what you see here is Auburn trying to play a little bit passing to catch back into this game, I think. But Galax can pin their ears back whenever they feel like that's what's going to happen. They don't have to play on their heels like they were on those first couple drives, just trying to figure out where that ball was going to go.
Second and 15, Auburn. Kelly dropped under center, ball in between the hash marks. Kelly will keep it himself, running play along the far hash marks. Kelly is chopped down amongst a pile of humanity at around the 40-yard line. They're going to spot him down at the 39. So 3rd and 11 coming up. Quarterback keeper works for 4 yards out of the option.
Yeah, this is where Galax likes to have them and not where Auburn wants to be, the scoreboard or behind the chains this far.
So 3rd down and 11. Ball at the 39 for Auburn on the far hash. Payson Kelly will keep it himself. Squeezes through, finds the running lane between right tackle and right guard. Keeps the legs churning, falls forward, running it along the far hash marks. Leans and surges and gets it to the Eagles 43. So it'll be now 4th down and 7 coming up for Auburn. They're going to have to punt the football back to Galax. Inside of 30 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter.
And our listeners listening again on another break, I think.
There you go. Romo punts it away. Line drive kick will be taken by Caxton Vault. Stops on a dime, makes a stutter step, still on his feet, dragging defenders out across the 35, down to the 39. Goes Caxton Vault. I have been so impressed with Caxton Vault. I mean, he is so tough to bring down. He's shaky and elusive. He is a man. I'm telling you what, it is a late flag there.
And I think it's going to be a personal foul on Auburn. I think they actually stayed on top of one of the Galax players for a little bit longer than they should have, and so that brought the foul. Unsportsmanlike on Auburn.
That's it. So we got 10 seconds left to play here in the 3rd quarter. Galax leading Auburn 28-0. Unsportsmanlike penalty is a 15-yarder. So that will set Galax up. Nice field position here in Auburn territory. 1st and 10 from the Eagles 47. Ball in between the hash marks.
Back in the backfield again. Dougie Peoples.
There he is. Galax in the pistol. Now in the game at quarterback is Evans. They're going to run a jet sweep here with Landon Nixon. Stumbles, loses his balance, trying to stay up, and will be hit at the 40 and taken down. Gang tackled there after a pickup of, looks like, 7 yards. So 2nd down and 3 coming up for Galax here from the Auburn 40-yard line. That is the final play of the 3rd quarter. Galax taking a 28-0 lead into the 4th quarter. We'll be back to Maroon Tide football here on WCGX after this.
Keys Incorporated has been serving our community for 25 years with prompt professional service. Keys Incorporated has complete septic service like pump and repair, and we manufacture septic tanks. See us for excavation and land clearing, ditching and ponds, site prep, installation of new tanks and field line repairs. Keys Incorporated has same-day service to commercial and residential customers in Galax, the Twin Counties, and surrounding area. Call Keys Incorporated at 276-236-9277. That's 276-236-9277.
Twin County Regional Healthcare in Galax, Virginia offers a variety of superior rehabilitative services, both inpatient and outpatient, for patients who've suffered serious illness or injury. The highly trained physical, occupational, and speech therapists provide quality therapy along with a nurturing atmosphere. Their goal is to restore their patients to full, productive lives. The rehabilitation services of Twin County Regional Healthcare in Galax are a Duke LifePoint affiliate. For more info, check them out online at tcrh.org. That's tcrh.org. tcrh.org.
We come back here to the broadcast. fights his way to the Auburn 30-yard line where he is taken down, falling on his back there. And collecting the first down for the Maroon Tide, gets it out across the sticks to move the chains. Galax 1st and 10 from the Auburn 30, ball in between the hash marks. Caxton Vault is your near side receiver. Out wide is Landon Dixon. Barking off the signal, sending Dixon in motion to the left is Evans. We'll give it to him. Jet sweep, we'll try it. Blockers in front. Dixon makes a cut and is twisted to a stopping point just shy of the 20 is where he's going to be taken down. That's going to be a pickup of 9. And really 9.5, so it'll be second down in inches coming up here for the Maroon Tide.
They're trying to get Dixon in the end zone.
They really are, and he's got speed. He and Caxton Vault both are definitely capable of taking the distance. I like that. I like the jet sweep with those two. Gives you a whole nother dynamic. Galax is trying to expand their playbook. Evans has a snap. Two-step drop. Will throw it out across the middle, and it is caught. Catch made. Good slant pattern right there. Catch at the 15. And turning it up to the 10 goes the receiver there. And that is Noah Hutchins, the tight end, bringing that one down.
That's what I thought it was.
Yep. Galax in the Fender's Body Shop and Towing red zone for the second time. If you're ever in an accident, your vehicle won't start, you're locked out of your car, you've got a flat tire, remember Fender's Body Shop and Towing, 24-hour roadside assistance. I'll give you the number in just a few moments as Evans will drop back to throw, heaves it, far side, catch made, and it is Colby Barnes. Hit him in the breadbasket right there. And Colby Barnes takes it to the Auburn 4-yard line where he was knocked out of bounds. Fender's Body Shop and Towing. Give them a call today, 276-233-7477. 276-233-7477 if you're ever in need of roadside assistance. Fender's Body Shop and Towing. Galax 1st and 10 from the Auburn 4. Ball in the far hash. Evans dropped under center. The H-back is Bryson. The tailback is Blake Brown. Give it to him. Blake Brown on the carry. And he is hit hard, sandwiched and thrown back here. I mean, he was absolutely annihilated and plastered right there. Not going anywhere. Blake Brown actually will go for a loss of a yard. And that will now set up 3rd and goal from the 5 of the Eagles. 10:15 left to play in the game. Galax up 28-0.
This is a hard place sometimes. Our team does pretty good dominating the lines, so it's pretty easy. But
yeah, I felt like at the goal line we've had a lot of short yardage just punch-ins this year. Plunging it into the goal line. Here's Blake Brown. Steps over a defender, the hurdle move. Still on his feet, dragging defenders, trying to fight his way to the end zone. And they're going to stand him up. Blake Brown with the carry.
He worth, didn't he?
Yep, he did. He was giving it everything there. He was hungry for that end zone. 4th down and goal coming up for Galax from the Auburn 2. All in between the hash marks, and the Tide are going to go for it here. Just under 9.5 minutes left to play. 4th and goal from the 2. Are you surprised they're not trying a chip shot field goal here with a 4-touchdown lead? Just going to try to put this away right here if they can put it in the end zone. Evans under center. Will send Barnes in motion to the left. Extra blocking support in the backfield and plunging it into the end zone. Blake Brown, give him 6.
Yeah, on that, I think you just go ahead and get it. I might have been about a running clock a little bit, too. Once it goes to 35, I think it's a running clock, isn't it? The second half?
I think so. Maybe
that makes the game go quicker.
34-0. Uriel Lopez has been perfect tonight on PATs. And to snap it for the Galax Maroon Tide is 52, Peyton Price. Snap is down, they turn the laces, kick is up, and it is good. Through the uprights for Uriel Lopez, makes the score 35-0 Galax. Laces out. 9:04 left to play here in the ball game. We'll be back after this. Maroon Tide football, WCGX.
Blue Ridge Tire and Galax supports all high school athletes. We want your family safe and protected while traveling, so let Blue Ridge Tire take care of all your automotive needs. New tires, tire maintenance, tune-ups, inspections to overall maintenance. You'll appreciate the great service, affordability, and dedication of Blue Ridge Tire, your hometown garage, chosen #1 in the Twin Counties for auto repair and oil changes. Call Blue Ridge Tire and Automotive, 276-238-0011. That's 276-238-0011. Blue Ridge Tire and Automotive in Galax.
Make tailgating team celebrations with Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A is the easy choice, offering a selection of fresh, delicious food and party platters for your occasion and guests. Chick-fil-A ensures that your order is correct, ready to be picked up or delivered. Put your game face on and score big at your next tailgate party event with crowd-pleasing favorites from your tailgating headquarters. Chick-fil-A, Highway 601 in Mount Airy. Chick-fil-A, eat Mo Chicken.
Oh, we welcome you back here. And a run to the far side of the field on the kick return. We just had fun watching Caxton Vault. He is a baller. He is just mauling defenders out there, running all over them.
He took a bad angle, so he turned up field. And what happens whenever you see an object in your way, you don't jump or avoid it. You just run right over it, and that's what he did. He just kept rolling on, too.
I shouldn't say defenders, just Auburn Eagles. There you go. Trying to block up the field, and he was just steamrolling every one of them. He's taking down the whole team. Here we go, 35-0. Galax on top, down to 8 minutes left in the game. And under duress there was Kelly, had a hand in his face. He still got the football out into the boundaries. Catch made by Cameron Chestnut. That pass and catch works for a first down. Goes for about 12 yards. It'll be 1st and 10 Auburn from their own 38. So now I guess they're seeing that they're going to have to throw a little bit. They're going to have a chance to put one in the end zone tonight. Galax has really shut down that option attack. And the Eagles have had their chances. They just cannot find the end zone. They had a big crucial turnover at the goal line early in this ball game that really turned the tide. Running play and sliding out of a couple of tackles, throwing a stiff arm, spilling defenders there was number 2, Carter Brockman, the junior, running it along the near hash marks for a pickup of 9. To the Auburn 47-yard line. So we dip inside of 7 minutes left to play in the game. Galax 35, Auburn 0. And these two teams are scoreless after 1. As the Eagles break the huddle, Galax had a 14-0 halftime lead.
And it was pretty deep into the second before they scored,
it was.
right?
About midway point. There's a inside draw, fullback trap. Carson East, the sophomore, slams it through the line there for a pickup of 4, and that's enough for the first down to the Galax 49-yard line. Many times Auburn has been in Galax territory, what, 4th time, I guess, 3rd or 4th time. They put together some decent drives tonight as Kelly will take the snap, will roll out, pressure. Wow. Eluded 2 defenders, was finally pulled down by Keaton Beeman, the strong safety. How did he get away from that pressure? I know Levi Reynolds was out here on the edge, near side, and I think giving chase there was 56, Tyler Wilson.
Yeah, one last shout out to Christy. She has to go back into work. She was listening on her trash. She was actually running trash out, I think. So she's persevering, kind of like Caxton Vaught was on the field. She's turning on her radio whenever she gets an opportunity to listen to us.
There you go.
Dedication right there.
That's right. 2nd down and 10. Quarterback keeper didn't work out. It was blown up. No gain. And Kelly will keep it, will pitch it, and Galax smothering defense. Playing to the sidelines right there. They hit number 32. Tristan Perry actually leveled him right there.
It's never really worked well, the pitching on the outside.
It hasn't.
All their success has been that dipping in on between the tackles most of the night.
And that goes for a loss of 2 there, Tim. So 3rd down and A long 12 coming up here for Auburn from their own 49. I like that. It's playing to the boundaries right there. Reading your keys, run fits. Works out beautifully. 4.5 minutes left to play. Galax 35, Auburn 0. It's 8:37. Can you believe that?
That's crazy.
It's going by so
Ball went
fast.
down on the ground.
It picked up off the turf, making something out of nothing. Dead to rights was number 6, Payson Kelly. Keeps it himself. Keeps the legs churning and works it for about a 5-yard gain. Still going to be 4th down and long. 4th and 8 coming up here for the Eagles. Running it along the near hash marks to the Galax 47. Galax leading Auburn 35-0. So the Maroon Tide going to improve to 6-2 and 4-0 in MED play.
I'm going to tell you what, this quarterback's going to make this team good if he keeps it up, which we have a couple coming up too that are looking good. But I'll tell you what, this is really something right here.
Absolutely. All right, let's step aside. We got a timeout on the field. We'll take one with him. You're listening to Maroon Tide Football on WCGX.
Isom Collision and Custom Paint, your hometown specialist for collision repair and custom paint projects. With their computerized estimates, you will easily understand all of your car's needs. Their technicians are experienced and trained using today's technology. A frame machine with computerized measuring and 2 bake cycle paint booths enables them to get your vehicle back to factory condition. Isom Collision, located 1 mile from I-77 between Jeff Johnson Chevrolet and Horizon Rental. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. Call 276-728-4330 to schedule an appointment today. That's 276-728-4330. Isom Collision and Custom Paint, supporting Tide Pride.
Some of the most enjoyable activities that can be experienced are simple ones. A ride down a country road, a delicious meal, a glimpse into culture from long ago, and the music of the mountains. These are some of the simple pleasures you can experience with a visit to Galax, Virginia. To learn more about the many fun things to do in Galax, stop by the Visitor Center at 110 East Grayson Street or visit us on the web at visitgalax.com. Visitgalax.com, that's visitgalax.com. We are a proud sponsor of Maroon Tide Athletics and wish all of our sports teams the best of luck, and go Tide.
Back to the action. Kelly on the down the left sidelines there. It falls incomplete. A little out route. The size of that receiver, I believe that was Hunter Keith. No? I guess that was Chestnut. Cameron Chestnut. Now he's tall too, 6'1". It is incomplete. Galax will take over. It's a turnover on downs. That was on 4th and 8. 2:38 left to play. As Evans takes it, will toss it into the hands of Caxton Vault on a little jet sweep, and he is hit hard.
Lost the ball.
And did lose the football.
Where's the penalty?
Yeah, they hit him pretty high right there.
Well, they hit him in the grill, and then the ball was loose, and he got drug into the out of bounds, and was still getting hit. Should have been a penalty right there.
Yeah, because that was called on us earlier.
Yeah, that was
I guess the helmet jarred the football free there. It looks like a big hit from Carson East.
He took one. I mean, the helmet hit him right in the chest, and he hit him hard. Might have been the same guy he ran over earlier, and he was just getting a little bit getting a little bit back.
Exactly. 1st and 10 here for the Auburn Eagles. From their own 47, ball in the near hash. Payson Kelly will give it to the ball carrier. He may have lost the football, and Galax finally gets him to the turf there. I think that's all it was. And a tough time bringing him down. That running play to the outside. Looks like 32. Tristan Perry was the ball carrier there for Auburn. Works for a gain of 3 to midfield. Ball is nestled right inside that MT logo at the 50 with 1:05 left to play. Eagles break the huddle. Kelly has them over the ball and ready. Up the gut, slamming it forward goes the tailback, number 2, Carter Brockman. And that will set up now 3rd and 1 coming up here to a pickup of 6. Running play from Brockman up the middle. Down to 40 seconds left to play. It's got a couple more plays here. Looks like Galax may pitch the shutout. Maybe I think the first shutout they've had all season. As Kelly gets dropped under center here, we'll send a man to the left in motion. They're going to jet sweep to him. To the outside he goes. That is number 8, Cameron Chestnut. Spilling defenders, throwing the stiff arm. He's got a first down run for Auburn. Clock down to 10 seconds. That's probably going to be the final play of the ball game. And it will be. Galax will come out of here with a 35-0 victory on senior night, the final regular season game. So when we play here again, Maroon Tide Field, it will be hosting a first-round playoff bout. Galax again winners 35-0 over the Auburn Eagles on your City of Galax Tourism Game of the Week. When we come back, it'll be time to begin your ISM Collision and Custom Paint Recap Show. You definitely don't want to miss that. Stay tuned for it. We're going to name our player of the game tonight, our Hog of the Week, give you your final stats, check that out-of-town scoreboard, all kinds of great stuff. And our final thoughts as well. So stay tuned for your ISM Collision and Custom Paint Recap Show here live from Galax High School, high atop your Twin County Tire and Automotive broadcast booth. Back in a moment.
Woodville Community College is the right choice to get a college education at a fraction of the cost of four-year colleges and universities. WCC offers classes that transfer easily. Short-term programs range from healthcare to truck driving to powerline worker training. And with smaller class sizes and a smaller price tag, WCC is the right fit for you. For more information about any of our programs, call 276-223-4700. Woodville Community College, your community, your college, your career.
Nostalgic Cruise In and local favorites, serving up fabulous $5 daily specials, the best dog basket in town, and yummy shakes and ice cream. The Galax Tasty Freeze has everything from pizza and hamburger steaks to chicken and barbecue and hot dog and hamburger combos. So call in your tailgate special on the way to the game, ready in 20 minutes. 276-236-5095. 276-236-5095. The Galax Tasty Freeze on South Main Street, Highway 89 in Galax, Virginia. Galax Tasty Freeze, let us do the cooking while you have the fun.
High Country Service Funerals and Cremations, located at 600 Glendale Road, Galax, Virginia, providing the Galax and